And we begin with that Fox 61 exclusive. Hartford officer Jill Kiddick speaking publicly for the first time about the day she nearly died on the job.
The story has made national headlines as Officer Kiddick continues to recover from that stabbing. Just today, the woman accused of stabbing her went before a judge again. Siobhan Augustin was represented by a new attorney after requesting another public defender during her last court appearance.
Now, Augustin was only in the courtroom for a matter of seconds. She will be back in court in September. And tonight, Officer Kiddick speaks one-on-one with Fox 61's Jim Altman about that fateful day and her ongoing recovery.
He has the exclusive interview.
We need Fox EMS here ASAP.
It was a routine response, but then it escalated.
We need you to alert Hartford Hospital. We got an officer stabbed in the throat.
What we call a 10-0 officer down.
Have them meet us in emergency room ASAP.
It's a crazy sound on the radio that your blood pressure just skyrockets. I remember every second of it.
Panic struck the streets of Hartford that May morning 2 months ago. Officer Jill Kiddick was responding to a tenant-landlord dispute 9 stories up at this Constitution Plaza apartment building.
May 17th. Normal morning, right?
Absolutely. Normal. Saw the call holding and said, okay, I'll take care of that before I go and have my breakfast for the day.
There's a path all the way to Hartford Hospital right now ASAP.
What happened after that has been well documented.
And then my life changed in a second.
Kiddick, a 12-year veteran of the force, found herself in a fight for her life.
I had been stabbed multiple times in the neck, my shoulder, my hands.
For the first time, Jill is speaking about her story of survival, a death-defying struggle between her and the tenant, Siobhan Augustin, now behind bars.
Was it, Jill, a de-escalation? Was there arguing between you and the party, or?
Not at all. Something happened, I don't know what.
She snapped.
Yeah. For lack of a better description of what was going on.
Jill found herself on the apartment floor, bleeding profusely.
I knew I was fighting for my life. My brain wasn't allowing me to think about what had just happened to me. I just knew what I had to do. I just kept fighting. I just protected my face, protected my neck as much as I could. I knew I had to keep fighting until the right people came.
And help came from down the hall. Kiddick credits maintenance workers Marvin Dixon and Jose Casanova with saving her life.
You know, it's amazing, what uniforms heroes come in. A lot of the time they wear your uniform or a military uniform, but sometimes they wear a maintenance worker's uniform, don't they?
Yeah. I don't know where they came from, and I never saw them. I think I was in so much shock. But suddenly, I didn't have to fight someone else off of me. They lifted this weight, and that means so many different things: the physical weight, the mental weight, the emotional. That part's over. They saved me from that. Now what's next?
What was next? Jill had lost so much blood. There was so little time. A squadron of first responders rushed her to Hartford Hospital. There, a team operated on her for hours.
Maybe later that day, I opened my eyes and I saw one of my mother's best friends standing there, and I was like, okay, I'm okay. If she's here, I'm okay.
A long hospital stay has been followed by numerous procedures as an outpatient.
This is from surgery. They had to open up everything and see what was going on in there to see what the knife had actually struck. Someone was looking over me, because this doesn't happen. That someone misses after multiple stab wounds. They miss most major points.
Now, back at home with her husband Tyler, a state trooper, Jill is on the mend. Her trach tube was removed last week, and she says she looks forward to the day she can thank those maintenance workers in person.
This has changed all of our lives. So I don't know what I'm going to say, but my gratitude for saving my life. I mean, there's no words.
Jill says throughout this ordeal, there have been so many miraculous moments.
I don't think I realized how many people do truly care. It's been phenomenal. It's been unreal, especially the public and from all over the country. The letters I get of people that care. People care, and that's what I need more than anything else.
And make no mistake, Kiddick is making a comeback.
You love this job, don't you?
Yeah.
You're not going anywhere.
No. Being away for 2 months made me realize how much I just miss the community, and I miss my coworkers. I just miss, it's my life.
And are you coming back to the Hartford Police Department?
Oh yeah,
You're coming back?
yes, yeah. You can't keep me from coming back. I'm gonna be who I was before again.
In Hartford, Jim Altman, Fox 61 News. Minifigs, they've been made famous in the movies and seen on local news stories. We're certainly not the first to do this, but when we learned there was a shop celebrating this culture in Connecticut, we too wanted to live the Lego life. The workday starts in Southington. And this brick and mortar Queen Street storefront is actually more brick. Many more bricks.
Thousands, maybe even millions of Lego pieces. All right here.
Tracy Schneider exists in a land of make-believe. Her 2-year-old family-owned franchise is called Bricks and Minifigs, the only of its kind in New England. It's a niche business sector connecting avid block collectors. 3,000 square feet dedicated to living La Vida Lego.
We buy, sell, and trade Lego products. We host Lego theme parties. We have cases full of the minifigures, and they can get new things.
It's a highly sophisticated interlocking brick system.
But we bought it at the toy store.
I gotta move.
Taking a page from the Lego movie, we talk shop and learn how sig figs figure in. And you can make anything with these.
Anything. We have a whole city out there. We have a model of our store. I can make you out of minifigure. I can make me out of minifigure. I can make anything.
People come and they love these little guys, right?
They do. We've had people come from Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Maine, upstate New York, hours of driving just to get to our store.
For a Lego figure.
For a Lego figure.
In this plastic world, there is nothing synthetic about the numbers. Star Wars is very popular.
Star Wars is extremely popular. Boba Fett is one of the higher ticket items. He came in one set, and that set now is worth almost $1,000.
And for toys that stand just 1.5 inches tall, prices can get much loftier. Minifigs fetching maxi figures, the most coveted in the tens of thousands of dollars. At the shop, so far, their business model has clicked, with more designs on the future.
I think it's the ability to be creative with it and make anything your mind can imagine.
So Tracy, how's this gig?
This is a really sweet gig. I get to come to work every day and play with Lego, hang out with kids and families, and just see some amazing creations come through the door.
Reporting in Southington's Brick City, Jim Altman, Fox 61 News. In Newington, seeing is believing. And you know what? Not seeing is also believing.
Yeah, there it is.
Here's the proof. The Hartford Braillers are back at it.
I have glaucoma, and I'm blind in my right eye and have tunnel vision out of my left.
I am totally blind. I have 2 prosthetic eyes.
It's a blind hockey team, and it's for all visually impaired people. Everyone's welcome.
We first told you about the Hartford Braillers in the fall. And it seems they've upped their game. This weekend, players from around the country are coming to Connecticut to compete in what's called the New Year's Cup.
We're gonna dribble, and then we're gonna go wide.
Bruce Porter is a national coach with the Blinded Veterans Association. He's here from Virginia.
They trade in their cane for a hockey stick. We have people from 8 different states coming for the New Year's Cup, which of course is hosted by the Braillers.
Navy vet Lawrence Harrison is here from Washington, D.C.
Very good, Lawrence. Keep it coming.
Glaucoma has robbed his vision, but his objective is clear.
I never roller skated or none of that.
And here you are.
On ice skating, yes. It's a miracle, yes.
At age 59, he picked up a stick and skates last year.
That's what I love about it, being able to stand on the ice and move around. I love it.
The biggest difference is the puck. It's much bigger, 3 times the size, and if you're near it, you will hear it. The puck is about 5 inches wide. It's galvanized steel. Believe it or not, they're about $50 a piece. It has ball bearings in it. It's really loud, and it's an amazing thing.
When we last met Hartford Brailer and Air Force vet Jim Sadecki from Burlington, he was on the defensive.
1, 2, beautiful.
A position he's getting good at.
To be out on the ice with, people that are equal to your skill level, understand what you're going through, and enjoy the sport together.
Go ahead, push, and then slam it.
And I put the skates on, and here I am skating probably once, twice a month, traveling the country, and loving every minute of it.
And it seems for these guys, every time the puck drops, the spirit rises.
It's very conducive to the visually impaired, and it's the most fun sport that they can play, hands down, bar none.
You're visually impaired, you can still, it's a lot of things that you can do in life. If you put your mind to it, it's something that you want to do, you can do a lot.
In Newington,
1, 2, 3, Brailer!
Jim Altman, Fox 61 News.